Yeah, 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 yeah. Living in Babylon, huh? Stay safe though, you know what I mean? Yeah, stay safe, straight up, straight up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All my niggas with me. You know we rollin'. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Please don't nothing come free. Pay me what you owe me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All my niggas with me. You know we rollin'. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bitch, don't nothing come free. Pay me what you owe me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. These niggas full of buffoonery. Try me, they gon' read your eulogy. Gemini, you know it's two of me. Niggas don't know what to do with me. Alien, I feel immortalized. Only protected, we fortified. Nigga, you die, play with Mordecai. Lay in the ditch if you play with me. Down at the levee, we going fishing at the levee. SKOL VIKES. Now we got a few things to talk about today. Once again, training camp, the pads were back on. And we talk about the quarterback competition as a whole, who's ahead, who's in front, who needs to catch up. Some may say McCarthy is slightly behind or a lot behind, but today Murray may have taken the lead. We're going to check out some articles, check out some video, but the competition is on, definitely, man. You know, it's pretty much the same thing every day. Who shows up, who performs the best. And once again, you know, certain narratives will be pushed, are being pushed. We've seen that from jump, but that's part of the process, part of the game. At the end of the day, like I've been saying, whoever wins the job, wants the job, has to go out and take it. You understand me? So that's just where we are with it. Another day of pads again, like I say, people saying different stories, different narratives, different news being pushed. But at the end of the day, I pretty much think we can figure out who won the day. And most people gave Murray the slight edge. We're going to take a look at some videos, some highlights, etc. Now, I've seen a lot of talking about deep bombs for Murray, deep passes for Murray. Well, under what circumstances is he making those throws under? Is it wide open? Is it free? A whole lot of time to throw the ball, just throw the ball up. What session is it? What part of practice is it? So you got to take all things into consideration. But like I say, it's about the best man winning. And that's who we want on the field, the best quarterback for the job. Understand me? So let's go ahead and get into it, dive into it. Once again, if you have any information, if you were at practice, you know some news, any more in-depth news of what happened today, let me know. I will be checking Twitter, of course, see what's going on there, see if we can check out some videos, some recaps, etc. But the battle is on. The battle has been on for a week now. Some say KLC will make a decision soon. We shall see. My whole thing is, if you want to make a decision quickly and swiftly, at least wait till joint practice is over and go from there. See who performs better, see who performs the best, and that's it. You know, so the arguments about foul play, it's not fair ball, I think now we can throw those out the window unless we got some stuff going on behind the scenes. But what it looks like is it is a fair competition. Now, if you know about the reps today, how they were split, ones and twos, let me know as well. Like I've been saying, McCarthy at this point has to prove it. No matter what KLC has done or not done, JJ McCarthy has to go take the spot, take the job, period. So let's start off here. Let's go ahead and dive into an article. This live probably will be maybe an hour, hour and 30, hour and 15. Matter of fact, I still got to dive into the Bama Live as well. Let's get it, man. So let's get into this article right quick. Give me 1 second. Yes, sir. 1 second here. Gonna dive into it, man. So boom, let's get it. Vikings Day 7 training camp recap. Both quarterbacks shine and an emerging star continues to thrive. Day 7 of training camp practice for the Minnesota Vikings is in the books, and it was the second day in pads. The Minnesota Vikings entered their second padded practice and their 7th training camp practices overall on Wednesday. It's an important practice as the Vikings have a day off Thursday. So tomorrow will be no practice. I'm sure a well-needed rest day as well. Here we go. It could be a huge differentiating factor in the quarterback competition between Kyler Murray and JJ McCarthy. A big day for Murray or McCarthy could swing the tide. What happened on Wednesday? Here we go. Let's get it. JJ McCarthy starts strong and has a solid day. That's good news for 9. The first team period of practice was 7-on-7, with McCarthy getting the first reps. He looked a lot more comfortable operating the offense during that period, including a nice corner route to Jashawn Jones. It was an important step for McCarthy, who has been inconsistent thus far. Once they did team drills where it appeared to be a full drive, they were a mixed bag for McCarthy. He had a couple of reps where he was processing well, but had a couple of sacks where he didn't sense the pressure very well. Would have liked to see some better recognition, especially during red zone drills where he was operating slow. So if this is accurate, it sounds like McCarthy needs to become just quicker overall at processing the plays, processing the blitzes, etc. Reading the field better in general. McCarthy's 2-minute drill was with the twos. Against the twos was solid, getting the ball to the 32-yard line with 4 seconds left for a field goal attempt to win it. Kyler Murray continues to attack deep. When Murray came into his 7-on-7 period, he was immediately attacking downfield. He tried to hit Ty Felton on a dig route a smidge late, but Theo Jackson jumped it for a near pick. He later found Jawan Jennings on a 40-yard post route for a score and peppered in a couple more digs. Now, this is 7-on-7. Sometimes people may get carried away about the success or deep balls that are thrown. I mean, really, 7-on-7, you're taking a chance, but is it really a big risk? We know the difference in 7-on-7 and real competition, real speed, real 11-on-11 competition. But one thing about Murray, got to give him credit. He has been taking shots, throwing the ball deep downfield, even if it's against no pressure, whatever. You understand me? So, Murray showing up, he's competing. That's what he was bringing in to do. That's what he's doing. Right now, he may have the slight edge. Matter of fact, let's get it. But you can't get too caught up in the hype about the deep balls Murray's is throwing per se, especially in 7-on-7 period where there's no rush. Now you appreciate him attacking the field. Yeah, I know it's exciting. It looks good. But you got to observe throws and look at them on different bases as well, different aspects. What happens if this was 11-on-11 per se, full live game speed? Like the hospital balls he's been throwing. You could really get wide receivers killed damn near throwing those type of balls. So not knocking him for going deep, taking away nothing from him. That's good news, but 7-on-7 is different from 11-on-11 live speed. Once he got to team drills, Murray continued to attack vertically. He found Ty Felton on a 60-yard post route in team drills. Murray continues to be unafraid to attack vertically. He was still processing quickly and was taking the check down when necessary. This was also the first day we got to see the legs pop for Murray, which was a long time coming. I mean, that's the major talk of the town. Everybody knows what Murray brings to the table: running ability, scrambling ability, etc. In 2-minute drill with 1:10 left and 1 timeout, Murray was excellent with the ones against the ones, completing all 3 fit passes, including a jump ball touchdown to Jefferson from 54 yards out. He also had a nice scramble to avoid pressure and pick up 6 yards. And it seems like, once again, Murray is getting the bulk of the one reps thus far. Who was better? This is the question that everyone wants to know. You can spin this whatever way you want to. They were both good on the day, but Murray attacking vertically as well as he did keeps the gap in the quarterback battle at least where it was today. In order to take steps forward in that gap, McCarthy will need to stack days of consistent processing and show he can attack vertically like he did. The real winner is the Vikings, as they had 2 good quarterback performances. So once again, this is a real battle. We're really getting into the thick of it now. McCarthy, Murray are definitely starting to warm up per se. Here we go. We got in the building, man. JG, what up? What up, my brother? SKOL Vikes. Let's get it. Let's word. 1 second, man. Let's word. I was there today, and both McCarthy and Murray got same snaps, but Murray more first team. Appreciate you, JG. Appreciate you, JG. Off the rip, my brother. No doubt, SKOL Vikes. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as well, my brother. Hit that bell as well. Let's get it. So once again, he says, I was there today, and both McCarthy and Murray got same snaps, but Murray more first team. So Murray is getting more first team reps. Is that a problem? I say it is, but how off is the ratio? And JJ McCarthy still has to perform with second or first team reps, just like McCarthy does. But the fact he said he was there today, just solid performances from both of them. Were they great? No, but you know, the narrative is, the news is they both had good performances. Was it overwhelming? Was it spectacular? No. Is the competition over? Hell no. But we talk about today, we talk about competition overall. Okay, you may give Murray the slight edge right now. But once again, we got to check all the factors as well. Here we go. Mav Henry in the building. Mav Henry in the building. What up, brother? SKOL Vikes. Let's get it. They both had good days, I heard. Yeah, that's pretty much the what's being pushed, what's being said. They both had good days, and you know, it wasn't a major separation. They made throws, missed throws, etc. So the competition is still on. We're getting into the thick of things right now. Let's get back to it. We need to talk about Ty Felton, and I'm hearing, you're not only hearing, but you're seeing Ty Felton is performing at a phenomenal level. Maybe it's even to the point where him and Jauan Jennings may have to split reps in a regular season. This is what we wanted from Ty Felton. Bringing in Jauan Jennings, a true dog, may have brought the best out of Ty Felton. Making crazy catches, one-hand catches, all that. Had a great day today. Ty Felton is making a name for himself. He is stepping up and showing out. That's what we need from him right there. You're a third-round pick. You must perform. You should produce. But shout out Ty Felton for improving first off this offseason, right? But bringing everything to the table and showing it on the field. Minnesota Sprite growing the building. What up, brother? Let's get it, man. SKOL Vikes. Here we go. Everyone just needs to get their feet under them. It's going to get good from here on out. Yep. There you go, Spike Grow. There you go, Spike Grow. It's just getting warmed up. They just getting warmed up, baby. If you're KOC, it's no way you can make a decision right now. No way. And like I said, we're getting into the thick of it right now. Let's get it. You gotta love it. I'm here for it. SKOL Vikes. Holden, my brother. Holden, what up, brother? SKOL Vikes, man. Let's get it. People want to see McCarthy throw deep, but in 7-on-7, there were 3 screen plays called, so didn't really give him a chance. Very interesting right there, JG. Now, JG, you were at the practices, my brother, so how do you feel about as far as the play calling factor goes? Are they giving Kyler Murray more options to throw deep? How has KOC been calling the plays, etc.? Is KOC calling the plays right now? But how is the play calling going, and who does it? Who has it been beneficial to more? Because I see a lot of, Murray goes deep, 7-on-7, he goes deep, 50-yarder here, 60-yarder there, boom. You know? Is it due to play calling, or is it due to him just taking the chances downfield? Let's get it. Here we go. God Black in the building. God Black in the building. What up, brother? SKOL Vikes. Let's word. You know it. Let's word. What he said, did Quasi actually cook last draft? Hearing Bartholomew is putting together practices too. Hey, we got to wait and find out, God Black. We got to wait and find out, man. But I tell you what, if Ty Felton continues to perform, you say Bartholomew stepping up, hey, that's 2 players from Quasi, so got to give him credit. A lot of time left, a lot of football to be played, though. Here we go. Some out in the media say JJ needs to work on touch and that he still got to get the opportunity to push the ball. Big facts, grow big facts. If they're not calling plays that allows him to throw it downfield, what do you expect from the man around there? You understand me? If they're giving Kyler Murray all the deep routes, deep threat routes, what do you mean? So what is McCarthy supposed to do? I'm not saying that's the case, but if you know, let me know the inside scoop. But if Murray is getting the opportunity to throw the ball downfield, what do you want from McCarthy? Let's get it. Let's get back to it. Over the 6 days of training camp, there were multiple moments where Felton flashed. I think we are past it being a flash in the pan, and he's now just good at football. Great news right there. Great news. Felton was consistently getting open every which way, including scoring on a deep post for Murray. He's showcasing a well-rounded ability to get open, especially deep. That's that speed right there. That will translate in this offense. We may be looking at a KJ Osborne situation with Felton. Well, I would say bad comparison right there. I mean, what did KJ Osborne really do? Was KJ Osborne really impressive? He had a good run, but at the end of it, he was too slow. Him, Adam Thielen looked like they were running in quicksand all the time. And KJ Osborne really couldn't get open. So let's not compare Ty Felton to Osborne. Let's not do that right now. Here we go. JG say, on Murray's side, I think he's taking good shots downfield. But on McCarthy's side, I think he isn't getting the opportunities to throw deep. That's what I'm saying right there, JG. So what is it really? What is it really? You see how quick one could be deceived? One could assume something is a certain way, but it's not. So you were right there in the mix, JG. So you really know what's going on type shit. Know what I mean? So if you're not seeing what's really going on behind the scenes, like why is Murray getting so many opportunities to throw deep? That tells the story right there. Dre in the building, Dre in the building. What up, my brother? SKOL VIKES, man. Here we go. Let's get it. Know what I mean? But yeah, so is it the lack of opportunity, or is McCarthy just not taking the shots and Murray is? Let's get back to it. Other notes, safety Jacoby Thomas flashed during individual special teams blocking drills. He did a great job exploding through blockers and attacking downfield. Unfortunately, he looked to pull up lame on one-on-one, and it appeared to be a hamstring. Damn. But he did return. Don't want no injuries, man. Don't want no injuries right now, man. For real. Edge rusher Dallas Turner wreaked havoc in the team period with the multitude of pressures. Shout out DT, Roll Tide full of pride. This is his year. Rookie cornerback Charles Demings had another pass breakup and had a nice rep against Justin Jefferson, where he was in lockstep with him, including another one in the red zone on a fade stop. So Charles Demings, that boy putting in real work. You talking about going up against Jefferson, holding it down against Jettas, the best receiver in the game. Now, I've been telling y'all the cornerback room may look real different. Charles Deming, Chuck D keep playing like this. Man, you talking about starter potentially? Definitely in the mix, in the rotation heavy. But Chuck D, all dog, all bite, the ultimate dog for sure. Wide receiver Dante Fleming continues to create separation on routes. Stacked Isaiah Rodgers in one-on-one ones for a near completion on the sideline. Then he stacked Dwight McGlothern on the next rep. Overall, he's showing a plus ability to run routes. It's about improvement. It's about progression. It's about development. Every player develops at different times, at different speeds. Shout out Dante Fleming. It's going to be a lot of battles across the board. It is a lot of battles across the board. Running back Damon Claiborne has another drop, making 3 drops in 2 practices. Not a great showing for him. Catch the ball, DC. Catch the ball, DC. You know you must be a weapon. One of the reasons the Vikings drafted you for you to be a certified weapon. You can't be going around there dropping passes and all that, Claiborne. Tighten up, brother. Tighten up. Here we go. SKOL VIKES. But Once again, mistakes happen. Clean it up. Linebacker Jamal Adams showed out Wednesday. Here we go. He smacked Claiborne in the hole in a run play for a loss and got another one in the same way during red zone drills. He's got a pop in his pads. That's one thing about Jamal Adams we know for a fact. He's a hitter, a tone setter, etc., a head busser, all that. If anything, you know for a fact what he can give you as far as physicality, aggressiveness, aggression, etc. And that's pretty much for the article right there. I want to dive into Twitter, and you understand me. EJ, you can go full screen. I can't stand O'Connell. Hold on, Mick. Hold on, Mick. It's almost done, Mick. It's almost done, Mick. Shout out my brother Mick in the building. There we go. Oh, man, he say he can't stand KOC, man. Lamont in the building. Lamont in the building. What up, my brother? SKOL VIKES, man. For real, man. Let's get it. Dre say JJ got to perform, take the deep shots when the receiver open. Hell yeah. I mean, he definitely got to perform, Dre. No cap. You know what I mean? The question is, why ain't he taking the deep shots? Is he not getting the calls, or he just ain't doing it? Either way, JJ McCarthy got to perform. Got to do something to separate himself. Shit, Murray taking chances. Murray throwing the ball deep. Why not? 7-on-7, let it rip like Murray do. No rush, no nothing. Let it rip like Murray do. You throw a pick, here. We already seen how many hospital balls Murray done throw, so we know what's up. To me, I feel like a lot of the time JJ McCarthy overthinks too much. He gets caught up in his head for whatever reason. Then he starts messing up from there. Let's go. Let's get it, man. Now let's get into this Twitter operation. 1 second. Flip it up right here. Shout out my brother Mickey, man. Mickey say he don't rock with KOC at all, huh? I hear you, brother. I hear you. Let's get it. Now let's dive into some Twitter feeds, see what's popping with it. 1 second. Let's get to it, man. See what we got here. What is this here? We got some accuracy work. See what we got right here. A throw from McCarthy right here. Let's run it back. Come on, 9. Good coverage too. Good coverage on the play, but get a receiver more chance right there. 1 second. Quick short JJ to Jennings. Come on, up to me. Leave me right down the screen, man. What the hell going on? So this is 7-on-7. See what we got. Right down the middle. See, we got anybody speaking about camp? Hold on right quick, man. Some information here. Nice grab by Jettas. That boy Jetta's a dog, putting up 2,000, huh? Great catch, brother. Go get it. Let me get that. Let me get that. One more game. One more game. Let's go, brother. Let's go, man. Let's see what else we got here. Ooh, somebody got burnt. Damn, Rogers got burnt on one-on-one, boy. Smoked him. Smoked him. We go. A lot of people recording, man. I know that. A lot of people recording illegally, too. You understand me? Hold on 1 second, man. See any rumblings going on? See what people got to say about it. Hold on.
Of Minnesota Vikings training camp, the second padded practice so far in camp. This was a longer one. A lot of stuff happened, but to me, the story is Kyler Murray and his ability to create explosive plays. It wasn't a team rep, but early on, we saw him in a one-on-one drill fire a picture-perfect deep ball to Justin Jefferson down the right side past Byron Murphy. Then in 7-on-7, Murray hit Jawan Jennings beyond the defense on a deep post. And then in 11-on-11, he hit Ty Felton on a deep ball beyond the first team defense when playing with the second team offense. Murray's touch and timing on the deep balls looked really good. And we also saw him use his legs. We saw him a couple designed runs, some scrambles. Just the quickness that he brings when you combine that with his ability to make big plays through the air. I just find it hard to believe that he's not going to be the Vikings starting quarterback this year because of that explosive element that he brings both through the air and on the ground. JJ McCarthy didn't have a bad day today. There were a couple plays again, though, where he's holding on to the ball a little bit and doesn't look super decisive. And that can lead to taking sacks, which you don't fully go to the ground in this setting, but you'd like to see him get the ball out a little quicker at times. There were other moments where he looked good and delivered good throws, but I just think he would have to stand out to such a degree to beat out Murray's explosiveness, Murray's experience.
We talk about explosiveness. I mean, as far as arm explosiveness, McCarthy has that as well. As far as running the ball, he can do that as well. But it seems like the narrative is McCarthy needs to process quicker, believe in himself more, believe in what he is seeing more per se, and just deliver the ball. You understand me? Like, don't hold the ball too long. Trust your eyes and process. Seems like that's what everybody is getting to, though, holding the ball too long. And that's pretty much it. And not processing the field or the defense. And inconsistency as well. You know, you must be consistent. Period. See what somebody else got to say about it here. Hold on.
ACO Performance Center on August 5th, back in pads, huge practice for the quarterbacks. Good news for the McCarthy Hive up front. JJ McCarthy looked really good today. He looked very solid. He was making good completions. He threw with touch. But Kyler Murray looked really good. In 7-on-7s, he had a deep shot to Jawan Jennings. In 11-on-11, he hit Ty Felton for what must have been a 60-yard pass. And then during a 2-minute drill, which ended up with 1:10 on the clock, down one, he hit Justin Jefferson near the sideline between the defenders. He went up and high-pointed it and took it into the end zone. Incredible day for Murray. We're going to need to see McCarthy start to hit those deep shots that Kevin O'Connell likes. Chuck Demmings continues to frustrate Jefferson when they go up against each other, which is incredible. This guy's the story of camp. And then Dallas Turner had what would have been 2 or 3, depending on how you count, sacks today. If this was
Chuck D is a dog, bro. You're talking about standing up to Jettas, you know, battling a real battle with Jettas type shit. Come on, man. You know a dog when you see a dog, period. You're talking about potential starter, man. From a 5th round pick. Crazy word. But everybody talking about deep balls with Murray. Isn't it easy to throw deep balls in 7-on-7? No pass rush? I mean, it's not hard to throw a deep ball and make it look pretty in 7-on-7. Now do the same thing consistently when the pads come on, when it's live play, live mode, etc. Here we go.
Live action, so a big day for the third-year pass rusher as well. Jason Harmon from TCO.
Shout out Jason Harmon, man. Give me the news, the info. Who is this? Let's come on, criminal cowboy shit. Yeah, it looks like that's pretty much it, just from practice. Nothing too crazy. Let's see here. He say JJ winning, but it's narrow. Keep it 9. At least he's not throwing hospital balls. I don't know, Lamont. A lot of people saying Murray just looking better right now. We gotta see. Understand me? But you know, you can't ignore the hospital balls from Murray. Definitely, those hospital balls are a problem. And like I say, okay, the deep passes are cool. They look cool, get the crowd going. But how hard is it in 7-on-7 with no pass rush? Not taking nothing away from Murray throwing the ball downfield, but it's a different animal when we're talking about live action. The sharpest sword in the building. What up, brother? SKOL VIKES. Here we go. He say Murray throwing simple passes. Interesting. Nile in the building. What up, my brother? SKOL VIKES. Here we go. Let's get it. EJ, what's up? I heard some fans call JJ some wild stuff in the training camp. Come on, man. That's disgusting from fans. At this point, it might be better for JJ to get out of Minnesota. Yeah. Hey, bro. I talked about that last night, right, Nala? Disrespectful as a fan. As a fan, you go there, you sit there, you watch the game, you watch the practice, etc. You know? You trying to heckle a player, talk crazy to him, disrespect him. That's a big no-no. Throw their ass out right now. You know? That's the throw people are hyping for Kyler to JJ into double coverage. He got bailed out by Justin. Exactly. You see certain narratives, Nala. That wasn't a great throw technically. That was a great catch by Jettas right there. That was double coverage. Jettas went up and grabbed it, period. You know what I mean? Come on now, brother. I think KLC permanently got JJ scared from throwing deep balls, LOL. Oh, man. Biz Woofer in the building. What up, brother? SKOL VIKES. Let's get it. He said JJ needs to be smoother. I dig it. Needs to be smoother, more confident. And stop overthinking shit. Let it rip, let it fly. You know the playbook. At least we would think he knows the playbook. You know, stop overthinking, man, and go play ball, period. We go. If this was a competition between two golfers, one is teeing off with their driver, and the other is chipping onto a slanted green with the 9-iron. Don't know too much about golf, but I would assume that's a great comparison, Mick. Here we go, Mick. Shout out Mick in the building, SKOL VIKES. EJ, every beat writer who hasn't played a snap is all of a sudden QB mechanics and offensive guru. You see, exactly, Nala. Exactly. Crazy, right? Right? Man. Crazy work, right, man? Here we go. JJ got to get out of his own head. Yep, big facts, no cap. The pass or not had the same issue. Yep. No doubt, Sharp, for real. Still a lot of positives and upward trajectory for JJ. Feeling good. SKOL VIKES. He can do it, just needs to step up in confidence. Yeah, play ball, man. He says faceless receivers. Hell yeah. Hey, that's what Chuck D said, right, Lamont? Hell yeah. Chuck D is a dog, man. The ultimate dog. No fear at all heart, all bite. Unfortunately, the rest of the league has tracked down their own Madden 2017, aka O'Connell's offensive playbook. Loco in the building. What up, my brother? SKOL VIKES. Here we go. He said JJ was 13 of 20 today. And by the way, he was actually 8 of 13 yesterday. They lied and put 7 to try and make it more even. LOL. But Kyler went 14 to 21 today. And JJ had a pick that was a perfect pass to Addison, got INT'd. Interesting stats, very interesting stats. So no one got blown away. No one just had a great day, just pretty solid from both. And I believe Addison did something to his thumb, jammed his thumb up or something with that happened to Addison. So take it easy with him. Locals say crazy word. But that just shows you the picture that has been painted since day one, you know? So I agree, Lamont. I think JJ is winning, but of course, different folks gonna say differently. I don't see Murray pulling away, and that's why JJ winning to me. I hope McCarthy is winning, dog. But I mean, we know how these beat writers and these certain media people do and fans do, but I don't know. The narrative right now is that Murray's looking slightly better. I won't say a lot better, but slightly better. Beat writers are not ball knowers for most part. Big facts, no cap. I mean, most of them never took a snap, never heard a hud hike. Probably don't even watch the games like that, for real. You know, batting the building, batting the building. What up, my brother? SKOL VIKES. Here we go, man. He said a deep ball is not the most difficult throw, in my opinion. Kirk threw a beautiful deep ball. The problem was teams did not have to respect the deep sideline or because Kirk was not good at that. And Kirk folded under pressure right back, you know? He said, indeed. Oh, yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, I remember that. Big reason why Kirk was mid. Big reason why I think Kyler is mid. Yeah. The Ravens practice, the joint practice, like I say, will tell a lot. Will tell a lot right there, you know? Only because of the deep ball and the fact KOC adores him. Right, man, right. Yeah, as close as it is, I would say JJ actually is winning, but if my intel is right, Murray will start, but they could be wrong, and I pray they are. Hey, man, we're going to see, Loco. We're going to see, Loco. How many more practices we got left? Tomorrow, rest day, so they get some rest, and what? Back on Friday? Pads probably. We're going to see, man. We're going to see. We're getting into the thick of things right now, but it's still coming down to the wire, you know? August 20th gonna be here before you know it. Matter of fact, don't we got a preseason game next week? Yeah, I think a season game is next week, right? Let's get it. Think about this. If an 8-year vet is toe-to-toe with a second-year young QB who almost entire world is shitting on, real ones knows what to do, yeah? Yeah, and that's it, right? Everybody talked about Murray's experience. He's an 8-year vet. He has the edge and experience. Like Nala just said, like I talked about last night, why is he struggling? Why is it so close if we're talking about an 8-year gap in experience type shit? You know what I mean? Why is Kyler Murray throwing hospital balls that can get receivers killed? Why? Everybody wants to paint their own picture though, right? They're trying to blow Murray up, but they don't understand the exact same thing they giving credit to Murray for. That's making him look even worse as far as the competition overall. Know what I mean? That was the whole thing. Oh, Murray's gonna win easily. Murray's better. He's this, he's that. But you got an 8-year vet making horrible decisions still. What was Murray told when he came here? If they told him he would start, then this is all a show. Yep. Yep. Sharper sword. Yep. Where the sirens at? Yep. Real talk, man. Real talk, brother. And that's the question right there. What was in that contract? What did they say to Murray in that contract, baby? That's the thing we probably will never know. Here we go. There is a golf saying, drive for show, putt for dough. I'm saying this competition is slanted to make Kyler look good. Ooh, bruh. Here we go now. Now we getting hot. Now we getting hot with it. Now we getting hot with it. Man, makes sense though. Makes sense. Maybe that's why they keep putting the emphasis on the deep ball, the deep ball. You know, Kyler Murray, deep balls here and deep balls there. I wonder why. We're going to see, though. We're going to see. Exactly, Bat. That long outbreaker from one side of the hash to the other, that's where JJ thrives. And that's where JJ's power comes in. You really see the difference in arm power on those certain throws. Hall of Fame game tomorrow night. I believe it's tonight, right, Lamont? Is it tonight or tomorrow? I believe tonight, right? I ain't too hyped about it. What we got? Carolina versus the Panther. I mean Carolina versus Arizona. Probably see the starters a quarter or two. But I think that game is tonight, right? Matter of fact, let me check right quick. Here we go. I had a feeling Flores would pull a rabbit out of the hat at cornerback in the later rounds. There was a lot of talent in the QB in the CB class this year. Sounds like Chuck D may be that guy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Bat. Diamond in the rough per se. We got here Karan in the building. Karan Haywood in the building. What up, brother? SKOL VIKES. Here we go. Another JJ McCarthy fan people can't be. Vikings fans, it seems like y'all only like one player is crazy, but whatever. No, that's not what it is, Karan. You hear me? We just want a fair competition at the end of the day. You already know it's Team 9 round here. But do I dislike Murray? No. Do I have a hate for Murray? No. If Murray wins fairly, it's a fair competition, and he is the best man, I'm cool with it. Be right there rooting for him, period. So never get it misconstrued, K-Ron. You understand me? It's not about not liking Murray. It's about wanting to see the best man win and wanting to see a real fair competition. Said, good point, Nala. That is not coachable but natural talent. I think the deep ball thing can be fixed. Yep. Why is JJ not getting equal number of first team reps today? LOL. Here we go again. Here we go again. Robbie Saban in the building. Robbie Saban in the building. He say, roll tide, sir. No doubt. I'm gonna get to the roll tide live in a little while, Robbie Saban. Make sure you tune in, brother. You hear me? See what Kalen DeBoer got to say about practice, matter of fact. Let's go. Let's go. He said, exactly, Bat. Those are the real NFL throws. Very, very few QBs in the world can make those throws. Yep. Upper echelon, right, Nala? JJ McCarthy has made some crazy throws. Crazy throws. It ain't all been pretty, but you know the elite ability is there. Big game moments he shines is there. KO may be trying to pacify Murray because he was complaining about his reps. Man, all that crying and hooping and hollering and all that. Nobody trying to do all that care, all that hiring, man. For real. Stop that crying, Murray. Period. Now let's get into the video right quick. This is So we got a lot of speaking today. A lot of speaking. Hold up. Let's check this out real quick here, man. One second, man. Let's check out this video right here. See what the so-called analysts are talking about again, right, huh? Analyst experts per se. 1 second, dog. Yes, sir.
From Minnesota, I do believe. Ian Rappaport.
What's up? What's going on?
How you doing, Rapp? You're a little off center. Yep, thank you.
Oh, there we go.
Appreciate you doing that. It's good TV.
Yep.
Hey, that's NFL Network training. Okay, that was really good that you did that. We appreciate you, Final Center. Looks like you're in a mobile venue there, a mobile tent. How is Minnesota Viking training camp? And obviously, topic of discussion for that team is who is the quarterback? I know you've had meetings with a lot of people over there since your arrival. What is kind of the vibes? What are the thoughts? How should we be viewing this?
Well, first of all, I'm in a VIP tent right off the field. They let the VIPs in here, and then also me, which I thought was really cool. It's cool in here. It's a little hot outside.
That was a knee slap. Hey, big laughs. Everybody's mic was muted. Everybody's mic was muted. Big laughs.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, it was big laughs.
The AirPods, sometimes the noise canceling cancels.
We laughed. Feel confident. Know that it was a big pop out of us, and we know the audience too did a huge.
This guy's the best.
I'm sure the comments will. I'm sure they'll weigh in the comments.
Yep.
So quarterback competition here in Minnesota. Yeah, I mean, obviously that is for sure the focus. It feels to me like it is a real, legitimate, and day-to-day competition. In other words, it's like I was in Atlanta yesterday, and my general feel is that Tua will be the starter for week 1. Penix has not been cleared. They're having a quarterback battle, but that's kind of what it feels like to me. This is not the case in Minnesota. Like, I just don't know right now whether it's going to be Kyler, the #1 quarterback free agent, the guy that everybody wanted, or whether it's JJ McCarthy, the first rounder, who is still trying to find that consistency. I mean, we will see. And there's a lot of checkpoints. You're going to have full padded practice today. This is one of them. There's preseason games. That's another. Who is going to be more efficient? And then as you guys know, the players are going to know who the leader is. They always know. And so whoever they believe is the quarterback is going to be the guy who probably is.
And I said that, months ago? The players will decide or have a say in deciding. Just like he said, a lot of football left. You got preseason, more padded practices, joint practice. Let's say Kyler Murray is winning slightly. Okay, cool. Say he won today. He's winning slightly better. Is the competition over? Hell no. You have so much more football to be played, but he has to lock in. He has to play better, straight up. But it's not over by a long shot. I don't care what nobody talking about around there. No one has separated themselves yet. Here we go. Well, Lamont said, it's obvious Murray likes deep balls. That boy wildin', you hear me? Oh, man, dog. I have video footage of Kyler and JJ throwing at the accuracy practice net, and JJ hit 11 in a row, while Kyler couldn't hit even 3 in a row, and it was only like 10 to 15 yards out. I saw a little bit of those clips, Loco. Hey, man, hook me up with him, no doubt. Here we go. Shout out Loco in the building, my brother. I honestly think Tram secretly knew not to defend those long sideline throws with Kirk because they knew he couldn't consistently burn teams with those type of throws. Yep, for sure. What we got here? Only like one player. Bro, I have seen Vikings YouTube go from, if you don't develop JJ, you aren't a good fan, to literally, JJ is trash. The fans need to let go. So why exactly fell off here? Man, there's so much JJ McCarthy hate going on, right, Biz? How long has it been going on, right, Biz? I mean, you saw the switch up, the narrative start to be painted as soon as Kyler Murray came in the building. If JJ were to win, then they need to still use Murray for wildcat plays. You can still use Murray and, Murray be a benefit. You won a few, get my name right. Glad I got it right, dog. I think most people like only JJ McCarthy, but I'm a Penn State fan. I know about JJ since IMG Academy here in Florida. He's at his best and OK QB. I was rooting for him. Well, I think he's better than OK, Karen. You hear me? I definitely think McCarthy's better than OK. I'm lost, bro. Here you go. The grading of throws during warm-ups is insane. On point, bat 100%, because most QBs don't attempt it because they can't make those throws. LOL. Robbie Saban in the building. Hard being a PSU fan. Alar has been the second worst QB I have seen since. Oh man, they talking heavy about my brother 9, dog. Let's get back to it.
Going to step in there. So it's an ongoing thing. The competition is real. and it's making this visit kind of fun.
Okay, so from what we're hearing from you is this is actual competition. Everything else we hear and read elsewhere is not like on point. Because you just got done.
There's so much
I don't want to get. Hold on. I don't,
day-to-day
hold on.
that's
Hold on,
so
Rap. Hold on,
tough.
Rap. Hold on, Rap. Hold on, Rap. I don't want to out.
And at the end of the day, that's all we want is what? A fair competition, fair play, fair ball. That's all we ever wanted is a fair competition. May the best man win. That's it. Let's get to it.
Rap. But Rap had a lot of meetings in Minnesota as soon as he got there. He's coming fresh out of these meetings saying, this is a real competition. So that is directly from, I don't want to say horse's mouth, but on your good source says, there's no lean one way or the other. This is actual, what we see is who we're going to end up getting, whoever plays the best.
Yeah, and like, so that was actually one of the questions I asked, which was like, to source says, like, do you care? Like, would you prefer that it's JJ because then he's your franchise quarterback you drafted? Would you prefer that it's Kyler because he's still actually pretty young and has done it before? And it's sort of like whoever's best. And I think that's the only way to do it. Like, my sense is we're going to get to the end of preseason and we in the Vikings locker room, but also the general public, are probably going to know. Like, it's almost never where it's like, well, it's so close and we just can't call it. It's like, we're probably going to know. Now, again, like, Kyler's had the experience. We've seen him be really, really good. We've seen him be efficient. We've seen him use his legs to be really productive. So if it's him, like, I wouldn't be surprised. We have no idea what JJ McCarthy is. We have basically barely seen him play football. And like, I've seen enough examples, including Sam Darnold here in Minnesota, where we think a guy is one thing, and then when he gets to like a little older, you're like, oh wow, like, he's a totally different thing. Like, we have to be ready for that.
Yeah, and I think JJ having quite a head start on KOC's offense means something. You know, Kyler's playing catch up whenever it comes to that. JJ obviously has his own thoughts and opinions on what his career should look like. We can't wait to see him continue to battle it out. There was a little bit of a power play made this offseason. Go ahead, Ty.
Yeah, Rap, the new GM they have up there has been on the job for not that long as Kwesi got fired, you know, post-draft, I think. And I think you would assume that KOC had a lot of say in bringing him in. What is that relationship like, or what has it been like, I guess? And how much say does KOC have in like the day-to-day personnel, or is this new guy, like, is he really kind of taking the reins and he's not a stopgap? Like, this is his job for the future, kind of his vision for the team.
It is Nolan Teasley's job for the future. It is his vision for the team. But so,
what if I guaranteed you 1 million views or you didn't pay anything? That's not a pitch. That's literally our offer. Here's why we can make it work. Our average client gets 15.5 million organic views in 3 months of posting. And that's just the floor.
look, I think he's going to be really good. Every new hire, everyone thinks everyone's going to be really good. Okay, but I do think he's going to be really good. His training with John Schneider in Seattle, who is as good as it gets, has been excellent. And I would say what Schneider does really well is he takes his personnel knowledge and he goes, what is the best, I'm moving this way, there we go. What is the best way that I could find players and personnel to serve the excellent head coach that I have? And that is how Seattle's been good under Pete Carroll and now under Mike Macdonald. And that is a really good way to do it. And I think Nolan Teasley has the same vibes of like, he's got a lot of juice. He's really good at evaluating players. He's kind of just starting that process now, seeing them on the field here in Minnesota. But he is.
Nolan Bain Teasley knows what it takes to build a team, to build a Super Bowl winning team, a great team at that.
Going to find the best players for Kevin O'Connell's team and for the schemes that they run. And I'll give you an example. Caleb Banks, their first rounder, maybe was not a first rounder for everyone. They identified him as an absolute baller in Brian Flores' defense. Those guys are hard to find. They become highly paid. They think he is going to be a real difference maker, and that was their first round.
Okay. I mean, well, that as far as Caleb Banks goes, that was a Rob Brzezinski pickup right there. Him, Rob Brzezinski, KOC, and Brian Flores. Nolan Teasley wasn't in the building, so you can't give credit right there to Nolan Teasley. That's a Rob Brzezinski pick.
Okay. I like that they're making plays to fit their system.
But he said, then, bro, you wasn't watching closely. I'm a Nebraska fan who watched JJ's entire career, and he was great in college. I think you're seriously tripping, bud. Here we go. I mean, you talk about a national championship winner. You understand? Here we go. He says, I know that there were 2 deep passes that bug KO, but it's for the wrong reason. The miss versus ATL on 3rd and 1, and the INT versus Baltimore, again, on 2nd or 3rd and 1. Both were stupid play calls. And that's the thing right there, Bat. No one wants to talk about that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop the link right now a little earlier. Gonna get out of here a little earlier tonight. So you wanna come rock and rip and lock in with me? Say how you feel. Just make sure it's real, man. SKOL VIKES. But you're absolutely correct, Bat. And that's the root of the problem, root of the issue right there. That's the main root of the cause right there. KOC's consistently bad play calling. That's it. But no one wants to ever do a deep dive into that. You hear? You know it. I know it. Not everyone wanted him because Honest Sheffer, LOL. Man, here we go. Let's finish this up here.
You miss potentially on a quarterback early, or do you hit? JJ could still be the greatest of all time.
Find out. Same with Kyler.
Kyler could still be the greatest of all time. So maybe they're in a good position. They got to do what they got to do. But KOC, we assume he can win with anybody. What if they don't?
I mean, they won 9 games last year, and I was playing quarterback. I wasn't playing quarterback.
Jeez, wow. You're better than JJ.
Not me, but people
that guy might start this year.
Yeah, what are you?
Ian McCarthy.
Just saying.
This is a part of the problem with the media.
Yeah.
Do you hear that?
I do.
I could do what they're doing. You couldn't.
More disrespect to McCarthy again. This guy Ian Rappaport disrespecting McCarthy once again. All the blame on McCarthy once again, but never once about KOC's horrific play calling. Here we go.
Okay, you're 3'7". You wouldn't be able to see over the line. That's just one of the issues. I'm not sure if you could throw the ball, but I mean, there's just one obvious issue. But I understand what you're saying. Yeah, this is like when Dan Orlovsky says, if they have average quarterback play, they'll win the NFC.
Yeah.
So if they have below average play, they won't. That is kind of what Dan Orlovsky said. That's what you're referring to. We understand what you're saying. You just have a little personality.
Quarterback competition out there in Cleveland is playing for each guy to get a start in preseason. Is there a plan in Minnesota for the quarterbacks to play or start in preseason games?
I don't think they're there yet. I asked those questions. I don't think they're there. But, I mean, we're going to see both guys. And whoever starts, it's sort of like whatever. But we're going to see both guys in preseason games. And, there was going to be enough of a sample size where you're going to say, all right, I think I have an idea for where this is headed. I mean, the Cleveland one is fat.
So I think that's pretty much it from him talking about the Vikings. And the narrative will be, it was good to hear him say it's a fair competition, it's a real battle. You definitely like to see that. He say Buzz 9 was trash in college. He was surrounded with insane talent and his stats were still crap. I mean, you're supposed to have talent around you, right, Robbie Saban? No doubt. We were good pounding the ball on the Ravens, and then KO gets greedy. We were winning and grinding down the clock, but he has to go far. The deep pass and Jettis falls down. Yeah, it's never about KOC though. Get into some more of this video before what time is it here? Oh, it's only 9. We good right now. Let's see here what we got. What we got out of camp. One second. Mark Wolf. Mark Wolf speaks, huh?
Have you ever seen a product that transforms any ordinary space into a dreamy underwater world in just 1 second? Meet the Kamau Immersive Ocean Projector, the mood light that's taking the market by storm.
Good afternoon. Good to see you all again, and always great to be back at training camp. This time of year always brings excitement and optimism, and I know our fans are looking forward to seeing the team back on the field. Really pleased with some of the things we've done organizationally this offseason, both on the business and football sides. Obviously, we're thrilled.
Now let me know. Oh, hold on. I'm not even sharing the thing. Hold on, 1 second. Let me know in the chat, do you think Mark Wilf really wants a ring, cares about a championship? 1 second, man. Let me know in the chat, do you think the Wilfs really want a ring? Here we go.
Good afternoon. Good to see you all again, and always great.
I mean, is it really about winning for the Wilfs, or is it simply about keeping people in the seats, getting guapino federale, linguini fettuccine, etc., and being okay with being average or mediocre? Let me know, man. Here we go.
Great to be back at training camp. This time of year always brings excitement and optimism, and I know our fans are looking forward to seeing the team back on the field. Really pleased with some of the things we've done organizationally this offseason, both on the business and football sides. Obviously, we're thrilled to secure the 2028 NFL draft for Minnesota. That's a tremendous opportunity for our state. As you know, the draft has become one of the league's premier events, and hosting it here means hundreds of thousands of fans will descend on this community, and our state will be placed squarely in the global spotlight. And like we've done many times in the past, the community will, of course, deliver. Minnesota has proven its ability to host national and international events at the highest level. We have tremendous.
And see, I think some of Mark Wilf, he really wants to get more exposure per se, have more exposure for the Vikings. But if you win, guess what? That brings more exposure, Mark Wilf. So don't get caught up in having to have certain things happen, be a part of certain events, travel here, travel there. No, you win. Winning leads to more exposure on GP, just naturally, Mark Wilf. Here we go. So focus on that.
Partners across the state, and I'm confident we're going to put on another first-class event in 2028. We're also excited about the continued growth of girls flag football in Minnesota and in the region, to go from 51 participating high schools in our first season to 104 in year two. And now we have 3,000 girls across the state playing. It's something we're incredibly proud to support and champion. Girls flag football is the fastest growing sport in the country, and Minnesota has an opportunity to be a part of that. We're hopeful the Minnesota State High School League will approve emerging sports status in the fall, which will be another important step to making girls flag football a sanctioned varsity sport and creating even more opportunities for young women. On the football side, we're happy with where we are as a team. Feel great, a great deal of alignment and energy between Nolan and Kevin and our entire staff. I mentioned earlier this year how impressed we were with Nolan during the hiring process, and that impression has only grown over the last couple of months. He's assembled a strong staff with people like Ant.
That's one of your best moves, best hires yet, Mark Wilf. You understand me? You know, so you give the fans a little bit more belief as you know, belief in you, the Wilfs per se, that you really want to win a Super Bowl. Winning a Super Bowl does matter. Even though we've heard you say it numerous times, a lot of people question if it's even true, but you hiring Nolan Bain-Teasley tells me you may just be fed up with losing in the playoffs, etc. Here we go. Let me know in the chat once again, do the Wilfs really care about winning a championship or no? Let's get it.
Andrew, Trent, and Ryan, and Rob, of course, and the rest. They blend well, and with the talent we already have within our personnel department. Also pleased to get Brian O'Neill under contract for the long term, As everyone has said already, he's a pillar of the organization for so many reasons. With that, I'm happy to take your questions.
Make the 2026 season a success?
Well, we know what success looks like, and success to us, obviously our ultimate goal is winning Super Bowls and championships, but I'll follow the coach's cue, and we're going.
And now that's what his mouth say. That's what his mouth say. Now I ask you again, does he really mean it? Is that what they really want? Them, I mean the Wilfs, him and Ziggy included. You know, hopefully Ziggy is okay health-wise, etc. But do they really want to win? Is the main goal to them winning a championship, period? Let me know in the chat once again how you feel. SKOL VIKES. Is Mark Wolf just being full of shit per se, or does he really mean it this time around? Does he want to win championships? I repeat, championships. Here we go.
About it day at a time. We're going to be highly competitive. Our goal is, of course, to win the division, compete in the playoffs, and win Super Bowls, and that's always the gauge we have to go by every single year.
Early, but just early returns on the relationship you've established with Nolan Teasley so far.
It's been outstanding. Everything we saw in the interview process has just completely continued and flourished here. So we feel really good about it. Had personally a great relationship, our ownership with Nolan, of course, seeing Coach and Nolan, and like I said earlier, the blending of the new members of the team and the existing members of the team. We've had a lot of good parts here, and to enhance that with what Nolan and who he's brought in, all of it together has just worked seamlessly, and I'm really excited about the future.
Nolan building out his front office, what was that process like in terms of him consulting you guys on the decisions he wanted to make, adding assistant GM?
Fully collaborative with ownership, with coaching, and it was a big part of the interview process, frankly, and pretty much what Nolan wanted to get done, we're very pleased that he got done. Getting the type of talent that he brought in, we had them.
Hold on, Nala. What he said? He said, didn't you hire your GM after the draft? These idiots just yapping. Expound, Nala, expound. Here we go. That's a BS take. I watched the college JJ dismantle teams with good defenses. You're just another cliche hater with cliche arguments. Oh man, it's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. You hear me? Let's go. Oh, so they talking about JJ. Hey, you gotta respect JJ, Robbie Saban. You hear me, Holmes? No doubt. Come on now. Stop it, bro. Stop it, brother. You know it. I know it. You gotta put some respect on McCarthy's name. He a national championship winner. You know? We Bama fans as well, so we know how we played versus Bama. Had a few big throws that game. Was his system perfect damn near? Yeah, but it's supposed to be perfect.
Targeted in the interview process, and you don't always know if it's going to work out that way, and it's really great. So I hope you all get an opportunity to not just get to know Nolan as you do, but to know the rest of the team. We're really excited about it.
In the interview process, how much of that came down to him laying out his vision for that front office? How much
It's a composite. It's of course that's a piece of it, but Nolan himself, the way he carries himself, the depth of knowledge he has, the humility he brings, but the expertise combined, and really just the way he gets along and works well and complements Kevin in a unique way. So I think, like I say, I don't want to overuse the word excited, but I have great anticipation of what that can mean for our club.
What are your expectations for Kevin O'Connell this year?
Coach O'Connell knows the expectations as well as anyone, and that's to win. And like I said, win championships. And we're thrilled with Coach O'Connell and everything he's brought, and most importantly, the culture he's brought here. But I think also great improvements in the coaching staff this year. Excited on both sides of the ball, on all aspects. I know Kevin, in the midst of a GM process and all the rest going on in a challenging off season, I think we really enhanced not just the coaching staff, but what they bring in terms of scheme and teaching, pure teaching, and getting our players to maximize their potential. We couldn't be more pleased. So that's our expectation. We, of course, the same expectations every NFL goes in, and any NFL club goes into is the same for us.
How much have you sort of mixed in playoff wins into your overall judgment of him?
It's all, we evaluate everything in the totality, and like I said, where Coach O'Connell has brought this entire building and this team to now, we're extremely pleased, and we look forward to great things from Coach.
Off that point, Mark,
We hope so. We hope so, Mark. We hope so, Doug.
been a while now since you obviously bought the team, and there's been a lot of success in the regular season. Beyond Kevin O'Connell, what is the patience like, or the frustration like? I don't think you've been to back-to-back playoffs since, what, 08, 09, and there's not been playoff runs aside from a couple. What's the expectation? What's the frustration that has not paid off from the regular season success that the Wilfs have experienced here?
Well, ultimately, it's about more, not just playoff wins, but championships. And that is the ultimate measure. We know that. We try to be patient as an ownership, and that's what that we know is the ultimate success. But of course, patience isn't infinite. We understand that, but I feel really good about the direction of this football club, and we're going to get those benchmarks checked off here.
Mark, what do you think about where the team is at quarterback?
The sharpest sword say Wilfs wants a ring. Wilfs wants a ring. That's ideal right there. That's the idea right there, sharpest sword. He said the Wilfs want a ring, so you believe in the Wilfs. You believe the Wilfs are not okay with being average, mediocre, sharpest sword. You understand me? So you really feel deep down the Wilfs care about winning. We're going to see this year. Oh, yeah, guaranteed we will see this year. JJ McCarthy hot in the chat tonight, huh? What's the disrespect about McCarthy, man? What's going on, man? What the problem is? What the problem is, baby? SKOL VIKES, here we go. What's the disrespect about 9, though? Come on now, give 9 his credit, give 9 his props. You hear me? Hold up. Rebel in the building, Rebel Quill in the building. What up, my brother? SKOL VIKES. Let's get it. Let's word. What he said? Hold up. He said, I see it neck and neck. Slight edge to JJ because I didn't just forget all the Collar INTs a couple weeks back. Collar had the best day from what the spectators, I'll give him that. So he says slight edge to JJ. See the difference? See the difference, Rebel Quill? You know, who's winning the battle? It depends on who you ask. Once again, who's winning the battle? It depends on who you ask. Some people say Murray winning, McCarthy winning. You compare stats. Let's see. We can question if it's fair ball, fair play. With the number of first team reps Murray has gotten compared to McCarthy, isn't it unbalanced per se? Now, if you feel differently, let me know, right? Your opinion is your opinion. The ultimate goal is what? The Vikings winning a Super Bowl. If not, move around, move along, straight up. We go. But we have to put some respect on McCarthy's name for simply being a winner. He won in high school. He won in Michigan. He won in college, and he will win in the NFL. We're going to see how this situation goes and how the next situation goes even, you know. But JJ McCarthy is a winner. I don't care what system he was in, the type of trenches he had, and you're supposed to have a good trenches. You're supposed to build dominant teams, period. That's the name of the game right there. Ask Seattle, ask Philly. We know about the Philly tush push heavy. You're supposed to build the best team around your quarterback. That's why he's your quarterback. Yeah. Ask Patrick Mahomes what happens when you don't have protection. What do you look like? If the Philadelphia Eagles made Patrick Mahomes look like an average quarterback, and we know how great Patrick Mahomes is, what the hell do you mean? What the hell do you think it would do to a second-year player? A rookie quarterback in his first year in the physical form. Come on now. Can we be realistic here for once? It's not about being biased to McCarthy. It's about let's tell the honest truth here. Has McCarthy got a fair shake of the deal? Hell no. No excuses to him. He must show up now. However it goes, he must show up right now. But let's not forget what has taken place. You cannot forget it. How could you forget it? Straight up. You know it. I know it. Come on, man. Here we go. Robbie Saban say he do not like McCarthy at all, huh? Bet, man. Let's get it, bro. Let's rock. He said, give us Gibbs and Branch, J-Mo too. Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. Roll Tide, baby. We'll take it. You hear me, Robbie Saban? No doubt. Roll Tide full of pride, baby. No doubt, for real. What we got here? What we got here? Oh, I done clicked off of Marky Wolfie. Hey, let me know, was y'all enjoying Mark Wolf? Do you believe in Mark Wolf heavy? I believe Mark Wolf, the Wolves might be serious. They might be serious right now. Now, what made them serious? Who knows? But we're gonna find out for real.
Well, I give a lot of credit to our entire personnel team. I think we have a great quarterback room. Ultimately, we defer to Coach O'Connell, who knows quarterbacks as well as anybody, and Nolan and the entire football team to make the ultimate decisions. But we're in a totally different place in terms of the depth of the room, the competitiveness of it, and so obviously that's the key position. And so we have all the confidence we're gonna get there on that position.
How much license have you given Kevin on the quarterback, and who is in the quarterback room?
A lot of license, and but it's not just Kevin. It's along with our personnel and Nolan as well now coming into that mix. So like every other position, it's being evaluated daily, and especially during training camp when we see them performing like they will this afternoon and every single day. So we're trying to get better every single day.
When you say that,
Fan watching the quarterback battle?
Absolutely, and you know, I can understand where the fan is, and we want to win, and that's the measure. And quarterback's a hugely important position, and from ownership, our job, provide the resources to get the best players on the team. I think, you know, seeing the rookies come in.
Not only that, right, Marky Wolf, provide the resources, but get out the way as well. Hell, I repeat, provide the resources, but get out the way as well. Let the GM do his thing. Let the head coach do his thing. Don't be trying to be in the middle, all in the videos. Huh? You hear me, man? But just fall way back. Let them work. Let KOC and Nolan Bain Teasley work. SKOL VIKES. Here we go. Let's get back to it. Yeah.
And seeing a lot of guys from 24, 25. Excited to see them pop a little bit this year. All of that combines, but you know, the resources and also the leadership. And we have a lot of confidence in the leadership of our coach and GM and the rest of the team.
Mark, when you say that Nolan compliments KO in a unique way, what do you mean by that?
I just think they work well together. I just see them. I've had an opportunity to watch them interact, and I just see how comfortable they are with each other. They have different characteristics that I think all of us can you know, decide how that works. But from my perspective, it's working well. And I think coach can focus on what he has to focus on. Nolan can focus on what he focuses on, and they share and they collaborate, and everyone in the building feels that.
Did you seek out Mexico City? Were you surprised that you guys got that? Is that part of your international?
We did not seek out Mexico City, but again, as you know, our organization, the franchise, is usually supportive of the NFL.
Now Marky, my boy, my brother. Now Marky, now you gonna really sit there and confidently really say, Y'all didn't seek out Mexico, Marky. Now you know if you had it your way, you would have took it overseas. Overseas, you love to go overseas, Mark Wolf. Now your whole thing is what? Exposure, exposure. But don't reach for exposure, Marky. Let it come to you, let it come to you. And you know how it will come to the Vikings more and more if you win more and more. You know it. I know it. It's not a matter of, oh, we need exposure. We got to go here. We got to go overseas and across the pond and put our players through hell damn near as far as adjusting goals, adjusting to the time frame, readjusting when you get back to the States. It's a big process when you're talking about going overseas, especially staying 2 weeks. Come on now. So just win games, Mark Wolf. Win games, and you'll get more exposure. Period. You know. Here we go. Let's get back to it.
International efforts. As you know, first team ever to have 2 international games last season. So I believe same time zone and great fan base, and looking forward to bring the Viking assignment. I know we have a big Mexican and Latin community. And
he said what he said. Whoa, hey, now K-Rod, comment down, playboy. You hear me? You know what I mean? He said, a Lions fan on a Vikings podcast. What a joke. 0-16. Get the F out of here. Hey, come on now. Lions fans show love too, man. You hear me? Shout out, man. You hear me? K-Ron getting hot with it, though, huh? Yeah, hey, you're kind of hot, my boy. Drink you some water. Drink you some ice cold water, my boy. Right now, K-Ron. You hear me? Know what I mean? Shout out to the Lions fans who rock with me, man. SKOL Vikes. Here we go. That boy say, oh, hold on, 0-16. Hold on, K-Ron. Hey, you better get him, Nala. You better get him, Nala. Fight back, brother. Fight back. You hear me? That boy say y'all going 0-16. Oh, man. Hold up now. Hold up. You got to fight back, Nala. You hear me, brother? Here we go, man. For sure, yeah. For real. Here we go, runner. Yeah. Love her. He say the line's going 0-16, 0-17 is that? Here we go, man. He's going to have more games set out than passing yards this year. Whoa, Robbie Saban, comment down, comment way down, brother. You hear me? Team 9 round yonder, for real. Hey, what you got against JJ McCarthy, Robbie Saban? I understand he beat us, Michigan beat us, etc. I dig it, I get it, and all that. But what's your real beef about McCarthy, Robbie Saban? You hear me, dog? Let's get it. Let's get it, man. He going hard on JJ McCarthy.
in this area as well, so we're good with having more fans jump on the bandwagon for the Minnesota Vikings.
I know it's right around the corner, but when you see as owners what the Seahawks sold for, does that at all light a candle to say, well, maybe we might want to put a timeline together and put a date on when we might want to, because, I mean, that's, you know.
The business side of it is not what got us into the Minnesota Vikings. We love football. We're honored and privileged to be stewards of an incredible franchise, and our ultimate goal is to bring championships to the fans of the Minnesota Vikings who really deserve it. And that's what we're about, and that's the excitement. And we're long-term. We're a family that is going to hopefully be part of the Minnesota Vikings for a very, very long time.
What's the involvement now from a family standpoint? You know, 2005, there was you and your brother and some investors, certainly, but it seems like we see a lot more of your kids out here now. And what's been the evolution of the Wilfs for how this team is run and how decisions are made?
Yeah, well, you've said it pretty much right. The next generation of our family is engaged in the process. In fact, some of them were part of the search process for GM and other aspects of it. So that's a constantly evolving thing, but our family approaches things highly collaboratively and we're always fine-tuning how decisions are made. But thankfully, everything works out well there, and we're very pleased for the future on the ownership side. So you don't have to worry about that piece.
With the NFL's approval of private equity investments for ownership groups, you talked about keeping it in the family. Obviously, you can do that with private equity, but is that something you guys have explored at all, adding a private equity ownership stake at all?
It's clearly something the league has allowed, and some teams have gone that direction, but that's not something that is really something that our family is focused on. Again, we're proud of our ownership stewardship, our ownership group as a whole, and we want to keep it that way. And so the main thing as far as the fans and what the community wants to know is the resources to provide, and we will do whatever it takes to make sure we have a winner and a great culture, great facilities.
Yeah, do that. Sock it to the pocket, sock it to the pockets. You hear me, Wolf? Heavy. You're damn right. You're damn right. Y'all got the funds, the Guapino, Federale, etc. You got everything you need for sure. Make it work. Make it work. Let's get back to it.
Being part of the community and really being all connected that way, so people can be proud of the Minnesota Vikings. So that's our goal, and that's not of interest to us, what you described.
Mark, a lot of important.
What's that?
Do you want Harrison Smith to come back?
Well, I'll leave that to Harrison, but as I said to you previously, Harrison Smith, an all-time Viking, will be in our Ring of Honor one day.
Rebel, shout out Rebel in the building. He said A1 content, EJ. Much appreciated, my brother. Did you talk about the corner, UDFA corner Demings? We either got a future all-pro corner or Jefferson is losing a step. LOL. Yeah, I talked about him. I talked about that earlier, Rebel. Yeah, hey, I don't think Jetta's losing a step, brother. I think Chuck Demings is like that. Yeah, shit, yeah, man. Am I surprised? No, I talked about it earlier. Make sure you check it out, rewatch it. All at Rebel Quill. Shout out Rebel Quill in the building once again, my brother. You hear me? Appreciate it, dog. No cap. But yeah, Chuck Demings, Chuck D, he's a real dog, the ultimate dog. Matter of fact, Holmes. But his energy, his demeanor, him being a natural leader, you know, the way his energy permeates to the players. I wouldn't be surprised if Chuck D was a captain this year. Matter of fact, Jack, no cap. I'm gonna say it again. You hear me? I would not be surprised if Chuck D is voted a captain this year. You know, he has a captain personality, captain dynamics, captain traits per se. Understand me? Heavy as a rookie, and sixth round pick, Rebel. Yeah. Or fifth or sixth round, maybe fifth round. Yeah, I believe Chuck D was a fifth round pick. But yeah. Diamond in the rough for sure. Diamond in the rough for sure, man. It's what it's about right here. This could be one of the best drafts in Vikings history. You know? We're talking about a fifth rounder potentially being a starter or sharing a lot of reps with the starters. That's unheard of, damn near, especially at the cornerback position. B-Flow involved once again. Now let's see what happens when he builds the roster he wants. Heavy. And now let's see what happens when he gets just one elite cornerback. I've been saying the whole time, give Brian Flores one elite cornerback. No, Byron Murphy Jr. is not elite. He's good, but not elite. It's a difference, no doubt. But you give him one elite cornerback and watch how the defense elevates off the rip. Naturally, I mean, look at the work he does with the Fabian Moreaus of the world, Isaiah Rodgers of the world, right? Who else you want to name? Name anybody who's been in the building since Flores been there. Look what he did for Jerry Tillery, huh? Jerry Tillery been in the league 8 years, or was 8 years at the time that he was acquired by the Vikings, right? Brian Flores made him look like a totally different animal out there. That's what Brian Flores does, Holmes. You know? That's the difference right there, matter of fact. We talk about real mastermind compared to fake mastermind. No disrespect, but that's what KOC is. He hasn't proven enough to be called a mastermind. And for damn sure not a QB whisperer. Now you want to call him a veteran one? Maybe. Once again, what happens when playoff times come around? Go from there. Go from there. I mean, what do you really judge a head coach on? Big wins, playoff wins? I would say so. Player development? I would say so. But Chuck D, pay attention to Chuck D. A real dog out there. And you know it's no fear in his heart. No fear. He said all faceless players. He don't fear Jettas or nobody else. It's what you want right there, man, in a player. Here we go, man. He say Lions on paper have a ton of talent. Do they, Robbie? Do they? Well, defensive side of the ball, struggling. Favorite to win the North this season, too. We gonna see. We gonna see. You hear me? No doubt. He say, hope not. Lions fans are as bad as Cowboys fans. Oh, man. So I'll go back and listen from the start after the show. If he's half as good as they're saying, Flores will be cooking. Yes. Correct, Rebel. No doubt. Yes, sir. You're Lions just overhyped like every year. We're overhyped last year, too. Only the gullible buy into the hype fully. That boy Biz with Ferretti, man. Oh, man, brother. Here we go. You know what? I think I'm gonna just stay here on the Vikings right here for tonight, then get into Bama tomorrow. So Robbie Saban, tomorrow I got you, Holmes. Practice 1, practice day 2, recap and all that type shit, man. Roll Tide full of pride. Hey, Robbie Saban, I don't believe media was allowed in the practice anyway, right? I don't think any media fans or nobody was allowed to attend practice today, correct? And shout out to Bama for putting their foot down, dog. Maybe the Vikings should do the same thing. You hear me? Because some fans obviously don't respect or take for granted the opportunity they have to watch Jetta's practice, watch McCarthy practice, watch Murray practice, Addison, all them, all y'all. They want to go in there and disrespect, talk crazy. Come on now, stop it. Boy, bye. You know? We go. He said Murray overhyped too. Always has been. Here we go, man. Let's work. Let's get it. Yes, he say excited for that. Yes, sir. Got it, man. Got it, man. Tomorrow I'm on that. I'm on that. You hear me, Robbie Saban? Tomorrow I'm on that, man. Make sure you come rock and roll with me. Lock in with me for sure, brother. Yeah, let's make it a show, brother. For real. Here we go. Full Tide full of pride, baby. Just saying, he said, just saying don't sleep on Detroit. You can't sleep on no team in the NFL. You know what I mean? I think everybody slept on Seattle last year, slept on Sam Darnold last year, and you saw what happened. You can't afford to sleep none at all. This is the NFL. Everybody's good. Any given Sunday, you can lose or win. You know? Don't take no team for granted, no man for granted. Underestimate no one. The hell going on around here? You know it. I know it. Yes, sir. Yeah. He said, hold on now, a 13-win, 14-win season is no slouch. Oh, definitely. Big facts, no cap. But the question is, what happens every playoff time, the sharpest sword? Okay, cool. You got 2 seasons, 14 wins. Okay, but at the end of the day, you want more, you need more. I presume you're talking about KOC and the Vikings. Well, we want and need more, straight up. No longer the days of, we're cool with being average and mediocre. Hell no, brother. We want real wins, certified playoff wins. And like I've been saying, if KOC don't win 2+ playoff games, he should be done. He should be done. You've been here 5 years. You haven't gave us no playoff wins, first of all, and then you come in year 5 and don't even make the playoffs. You don't make the playoffs, you're definitely gone. You make the playoffs and only win 1 playoff game, you're definitely gone, or you should be gone. I mean, what more would we need to see from this man here? We need 2 playoff wins or more. The only way he should retain his job. Especially you got B-Flow sitting right there waiting, potentially. You know what I mean? It's a no-brainer. Now, I wish KOC the best. I hope he redeems himself. I hope he balls. I hope he can escape his ego one day. Matter of fact, I don't want him to fail. You're not going to hear me sit here and say, oh, I hope KOC fails. Hell no. Shit. Why would I want that? The ultimate goal is what? Super Bowl. So why the hell would I want that? Shit. But I know one thing for sure, too, for certain, KOC has all the talent, all the weapons he needs this year. Ain't no more excuses for KOC this year. None at all. Put up a shut up time now. Here we go. Let's work. Let's go. Yes, sir.
And the NFL Hall of Fame, and whether he comes back in the 15th season and whatever that looks like, that's completely in his hands. But I can't speak highly enough about the kind of player, character, example he's been throughout his career, and we just wish only the best for him and his family.
A lot of importance was placed this spring on the draft class. I guess it's early, but what would your gauge be on how successful the staff was in bringing in immediate contributors?
I won't begin to profess any specific knowledge except speaking to Nolan and Coach, and I think they're all different stories. But as a whole, I'm personally excited about the fact that we have a lot of good young talent here that has an opportunity to develop, and we have the coaching staff and team around to develop, and some great veterans as well. So I like the mix of the team. And like I said, I'll say it again, real confidence and excitement about the leadership of this football organization. So they're in good hands.
Shout out Mark Wolf. Leadership important. Leadership important. Where can you go without good leadership? Understand me? Bat in the building. What my brother said, here we go. The 13-win season included a couple of embarrassing beatdowns at the hands of Green Bay and Dallas. A bunch of one-score game wins and embarrassing playoff loss to a coach that got fired. Bat, come on, man. I need you to come up here one day, Bat, for real, man. You got to show your face for real, because you kicking the facts. You kicking the Guapino Federale, machismo Denali. You hear me? Heavy, Bat. You understand me? Hey, Bat, my brother. I think they call you Bat because you hit it out the park. You understand me? I think they call you Bat because you hit it out the damn park, dog. Where the sovereigns at round this bitch? Matter of fact, SKOL VIKES. Shout out my brother Bat in the building, man. Hold on, I said the sirens round this bitch. You hear me? Come on now. That boy Bat ain't playing. That boy Bat ain't playing, brother. You hear me? That boy Bat ain't playing, man. You hear me? My dog Bass say he coming to bite, motherfuckers. You hear me, dog? For real, 1,000, brother. No cap. That man broke it down in the boogie downtown. For real. Let's get it. He say, yep, at bat. Knows it again. Devil's in the details. Word up. Let's word. Oh yeah, short leash for sure. Gotta be a short leash, the sharpest sword. How could it not be a short leash? And from what I just heard from Mark Wolf right there, oh, he's definitely a short leash. I don't know who put their foot or what kicked Mark Wolf in the ass this year, but it's definitely a short leash. You understand me? It feels like this time around when Mark Wolf says we want to win, it's real. But KOC ain't no more running, hiding. They giving you everything you need. Period, man. What's up? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Oh, KOC, I see you. I see you. Huh? You know it. I know it. What we talking about here, man? For real. Here we go. Let's get to it, man. Come on now. Marvin in the building. Marvin Moreno in the building. What up, my brother? SKOL VIKES. Let's get it, Holmes. Yeah. Here we go. SKOL Nation. Much love from Toronto, Canada. Oh, man. Say you ain't, brother. Say it ain't, brother. Shout out Toronto. Shout out Canada in the building. Shout out Canada in the building, man. No cap. Yes, sir. You know. Here we go. No doubt, brother. Canada in the building once again, baby. I like it. I like it. I love it. I'm here for it. I want some more of it. What Bat said? Do you think the 14-win season had anything to do with the schedule? Figure it out. Detroit playing mostly the same teams goes 15-2, and both the Vikings and Lions end up at the bottom of the division in 25. It get real spooky. It get real spooky. Biz said, what up, Toronto? Yeah, shout out Toronto. Shout out Canada in the building. You hear me? No doubt, baby. Let's go. He say, facts, Bat. Strength of schedule made that difference. A lot of factors, Lamont. A lot of factors, Lamont, every year. That's why every year is different, dog. Every year is different. We're going to see how it pan out for the Vikings this year off the rip. Who this is? Who this is? The mod in the building. The mod in the building. What up, my brother? SKOL VIKES. Let's word. Let's word. The most serious I've seen the Wolf family, SKOL Vikings. Hey, I feel it. I really feel that way. I really feel that way, right? The mod. Different energy from Mark Wolf right there. The mod. And that lets me know right there, KOC is no longer safe. He can no longer just sit back and relax. Probably hence the reason why he's so turned up at training camp. Oh, yeah. We go. Let's get back to it. Now, I believe, hold on, who else spoke today? Like I said, I'm gonna hit the Bama live tomorrow. I'm gonna just finish off on the Vikes. Let's check some highlights first. Why not? Hold up. Turn up, baby. Football is back. Football is back. Here we go. 1 second. Check some highlights right quick. You know. Okay, hold up. I gotta break it down. Though. The music is fly. Real low key Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees type music. Though I ain't gonna lie, they ready for war, huh? Ready for war. You know it. I know. SKOL VIKES. Hold up, though. Hold up. Let's go. Hey. Hold up 1 second. Let's go. E-Dub in the building. E-Dub in the building. Let's get it, dog. Lock in, brother. You know who it is. You know who it is. The one and only. The one and only. That boy say he want 2,000. That boy say he putting up 2,000. 2,000 ball off the rip. Here we go, man. Come on, Jets. Come on, Jets. Let's work, brother. Hey, shout out Rodriguez in the cut. Levi Rodriguez in the cut as well. Hey, Byron Murphy Jr., is you ready, my brother? Is you ready, huh? We need way more from you. You had a down year last year. Matter of fact, question is, how do you make up for it, Byron Murphy Jr.? Lock in, man. Here we go. 33. Aaron Jones, is you ready, my brother? You ready to tote that tater, huh, my brother? But tote that tater, but not fumble. Here we go, bro. Stay healthy, brother. Stay healthy. Let's rock. Whoa, physical with it, man. Hey, Kyler Murray, ain't nothing against you. Ain't nothing against you, man. You know, it's Team 9, but may the best man win. Here we go. Respect to you for showing up and competing. Trenches. My question for the trenches. Are y'all ready? Can you move by this? Is you bout it, fool? Come on now. Here we go. What move? JJ McCarthy. Lock in, nah. Focus, brother, focus. Calm your mind down, man. Come on, bruh. Let's get it. Step up, man. Step up to the plate. Yeah. IP Junior. What he gonna do? You hear me? Yeah. Chuck D. Swag is spectacular, man. His heart is phenomenal, man. You hear me? Come on, man. His belief is like none other. His physicality is there, is certain. Chuck D. Could we be looking at a potential first stringer? I told y'all, been telling y'all that the secondary will look totally different this year, but the cornerback position might look really different. Chuck D is performing. He should make the team going at this rate, but not only that, this man is looking at being a potential starter, dog. Your 5th round pick. Let me know in the chat how that makes you feel. Shout out Rob Brzezinski once again, put Nolan Bain Teasley in a great situation. Man, let's get it. Let's work. SKOL VIKES. Claiborne, DC in the building. We got a few DCs on the team, huh? Matter of fact, the mind Claiborne, watch out for him. Catch that ball, though, brother. Heavy. Let's get it. Give me that. That right there was the pass they said was a great throw by Murray. At the end of the day, it was double coverage, and Jettas went up and made a play. Period. You see hype on hype. Run it back. Jordan Mason, he's a dog. A2, that's Jones. Jashawn Jones. He been in the building for a minute, right? Yeah. Here we go. We here. Football is here. You hear me? No doubt. And I want to get in. Who do I want to get into? Probably do Kevin O'Connell and get up out of here. Do Kevin O'Connell once again. It's only 48 seconds. Hold on. Really? He's talking about Addison. Hold on.
I just want to let you guys know.
Hold up. So some Addison information, Addison news here. 1 second. Some Addison news. Hold up. I'm assuming it's about his thumb. I think his thumb was just a jam, though. Just he jammed his thumb on the play, so nothing serious. But just let him sit, let him rest.
Jordan Addison, he'll be out moving around a little. I want to let you guys know, Jordan Addison, he'll be out. Let you guys know, Jordan Addison, he'll be out moving around a little bit today, but probably not participating. He had a little thumb that just kind of jammed it in routes on air the other day. Normal kind of thing. We had it checked out, all imaging and everything. Came back clean. It's just a little sore, and we want to be able to let him put this thing behind him in the next day or two, but nothing to be concerned about, but just didn't want to not share that with you guys and then be wondering, because I'm not sure exactly when the next time I officially talk to you will be, but always want to just let you guys know so you're not trying to figure out where he is. But he'll be out there, he'll be moving around, but just want to let that thing heal up, okay? And Wes should be here momentarily.
Smart move by Kevin O'Connell. Like I said, you don't have to force these players and run these players through the mud. You understand me? I know there's people out there who say, oh, let them practice. They should go full pads every day. Why? Full pads every day for what? Like I've been saying, this is a different era. This is not the old school days, bang, bang, beat you up. Especially after what you see with the brain damage that these players are having, CTE, suicides, unaliving, all that. So why put them through extra pain? And that's what it is to their body for what? These are professional players. We talk about muscle recovery, muscle memory. They get paid millions of dollars to stay in shape, stay prepared for football. They tackled how many players throughout their career, caught how many balls throughout their career, from pee-wee and up, whenever they started playing football, dog. So you don't got to force them to practice or, make it physical, make it strenuous every day. No, that's how players get hurt right there, trying to make practice just grueling every day. No, let players rest when they need to rest and go from there. What point are you trying to prove? Physicality? Do it. Aggressiveness? Do it. Every padded practice, line it up. You ain't got to get carried away with it. That's what I'm saying. Not the old school days. You can't clothesline players anymore. Teams are not practicing for 5 hours anymore. For what? Player health is a major concern, and looking around at all the unalivings that have went on in the past year, this year per se, previous years, you might want to think about the player's mental. You understand me? Prayers up to Chris Johnson. You might want to think about the player's mental more. So I'm definitely an advocate for resting players, veteran rest days and all that. Period. I don't care if Jordan Addison set out 2 more weeks. He is who he is. It's not going to affect him. He can still run routes and boom, boom, stick it here, stick it there, take the mental reps in. Know what I mean? Here we go. You don't have to overtrain your players, man. Makes no sense no more. At this day and age, it's dumb. Robbie said, say thank you for your time, Biz. Have a great week. Shout out Robbie Saban in the building, man. No doubt, brother. He say, oh, thanks, Robbie. You see? You see? They go at each other for a little bit about McCarthy, then come back, all right, bet, penning out, man. Here we go, man. Yeah, man, let's get it, man. Let's work. SKOL Vikes. Oh, yeah. We cool, man. Any updates how Banks and Orange are doing in practice? I know Banks doing good, Foot doing good, Marvin, Talent doing good, Size, Speed, Power doing good. Orange, I haven't heard too much about Orange, not going live, but Banks is that dog. Foot stay healthy, he's elite. I repeat, Foot stays healthy, he's elite, no doubt. You know it, I know. Here we go. But we definitely need to see a new wall come in the building. The orange and Banks wall, Banks orange wall, whatever. It's time for a new and improved wall. Respect, shout out Pat Williams, the Williams wall, Kevin Williams, etc. But we need a new wall. Here we go. Chuck D, that Terminator X. I dig it, the sharpest water. I dig it, man. For real. No doubt, baby. Let's go. I heard Dallas Turner was kicking ass today. 2 days in a way, 2 days in a row, brother Matthew. I repeat, 2 days in a row, brother Matthew. For real. Dallas Turner is ready. Shout out my brother Matthew in the building. But yes, Dallas Turner, he's eating heavy. He's eating heavy. Yay. Might get real spooky. Might get real spooky out there. Over under of from KOC in a 2-minute span is 75. 75. He say Turner is a beast. No doubt. No doubt. Big beast for real. Hey. He has kicked butt all camp. Great to see. Gonna break through. For sure, for sure. Y'all remember the hypocrisy. Y'all remember when people was saying, oh, Turner's a bust after his first year. Oh, he's a bust. He's done. Why did the Vikings trade up for him? This and that. Y'all remember that? Man, ain't it crazy? So, hey, another great pick by Quasi. Got to give him credit for that, right? Right. Here we go, baby. Dallas Turner. Shout out Dallas Turner. Roll Tide full of pride. For real. This year's defense has me pretty jacked. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Defense ready like that. Most definitely. Same. Kyler and JJ aside, ever since B-Flow has established his defense, year 2, 2024 training camp, the offense in training camp has struggled. B-Flow is a monster, Mick. He's a monster, Mickey. For real. No doubt. Know what I mean? For sure, bro. If this defense, man, exceeds expectations, it's going to wreck offenses. Yep. Big facts, no cap, biz. Yep. For real. I think it's too premature to make declarations on the offense, QBs included. Oh, definitely, definitely. Got to give it time. Let training camp finish up, preseason finish up, etc. Our defense looked like world beaters. Now, if our offense can start clicking, Vikings will be problematic for the whole league. For sure. For sure, Marvin. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk, brother. Real. Won't lie to you, man. Plus, much of the public stuff is for public consumption, if you catch my drift. Yep. Here we go. Flores' defense could be scary. I think he has more talent in the building this year, and a lot of it is young talent. Team is getting younger and younger. I know they try to push that narrative. The Vikings are an old team. No, we're not. No, they're not. They're actually young if you think about it, especially with this year's draft. Even with the veterans on the squad, Dallas Turner is young. And he's going into what? Year 3? What is he, 23, 24? Come on now. Stop it, man. That's why JJ should be QB1, implementing the run. We know he has a deep ball, just has to have better pocket presence. Yep, Lamont. And not overthink and wait for play to develop downfield. Checkdowns are also positive. Yep, big facts, no cap. And don't be scared to take the shots downfield as well. Trust what he sees. Believe in his eyes. Believe in his practice, in his craft, period, dog. Believe in himself at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Early. Stop second guessing shit, JJ McCarthy. Let it fly. Let it rip. I can't wait to see them unleash on another team. For real. That's the best part about it right there, right, brother Matthew? For real. No doubt. Black Iron Pot Records in the building. What up, brother? SKOL VIKES, man. Let's get it. What he said? Old school players literally took the off season to rest. They were out of shape when camp started, but rest is key to healing. Yep. These modern guys train all year. They're wearing themselves down. Exactly, Black Iron. Exactly, brother. Exactly. My point right there. You know what I mean? Heavy. You know it. I know it. We on the same page right there. Come on now. You ain't got to wear your players down. Wear your players down for what? What Black Iron just said, old school players took a whole offseason to rest, bet. Training camp come, get back in shape. Now, I'm sure it was different situations. Some players came in super overweight. Some probably came in shape, but that don't mean they ran themselves ragged all off season either. Yeah, it's training camp. Yeah, you need to get physical. Yeah, you need the reps, but you also need to be healthy, stay healthy. You understand me? That's one of the main goals right there. Let's not forget that. Don't got to be always physical, tackle. No, you know, here we go. I don't know, Marv. He might come back. But Smith might be out of there. He might be out of there, brother. For real, you know. Running back worries me a bit. A. Jones is high IQ but old. Mason, from what I saw, looks like a second down player. We might need Scott or Claiborne to chip in more than they're ready for. I think the run game will be pretty solid. I think the running back room will be solid, Rebel Quill. You know, I think at some point injuries may occur. We're not sure who the starter is. I mean, they say Aaron Jones, but is it Aaron Jones? Is he the starter? I really see Jordan Mason getting more reps in season, and Damon Claiborne, how will he perform? So we got to wait and see. Time will tell. But I think the running back room will be good. But definitely some concerns about AJ, injuries, fumbling, age, etc. Understand you there. But the running game as a whole, I believe in it, especially since we got Frank Smith in the building now as well. He brings a different dynamic, just a whole new different physicality to the run game. Then you got Keith Carter, a new O-line coach. Love his demeanor, energy already. So it's a perfect mesh of personalities and abilities. Here we go. Yes, sir, man. But I'm finna get up out of here. You know. If I go live tomorrow, make sure y'all lock in with me, rock and roll with me, man. Got the Bama live for show. Vikings live. Maybe, baby. Rest day for the Vikings. We'll see. Once again, make sure y'all rock and roll with me, lock in with me for real, man. What he said. Smith should be a coordinator for the CBS and safeties. Hey, Smith probably cooling right now, brother. He probably ain't thinking about football right now, no doubt. And I don't think Harrison Smith the type to come off the couch mid-season. Hell no. If he gonna play, he would be there right now. He wouldn't wait to the beginning of the season, first game, mid-season. No. Harrison Smith would be there right now if he was coming back. Might be a wrap, but it's cool. Respect, always love to Hitman, always a Viking. Period. You know? He said Mason gonna ball, bro. I believe so. I mean, the offense ran smoother with Mason at the running back one spot anyway. Let's be real here. The run game looked better with Mason being the RB1. You know it. I know. Let's be straight up here. Straight up. Let's get to it. Say, love SKOL Nation. Let's go. Shout out Marvin in the building, man. Shout out my brother. No doubt, man. SKOL Nation, man. We're going to see about SKOL Nation. You hear me, Marvin? Shout out Marvin in the building once again. Shout out all my big dogs, my Levy dogs, my subscribers, my supporters. You are much appreciated for life. Never forget it. Hey, man, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell as well. Share this with any and everybody you know for sure. Takes less than 1 second. Why not? Support the grind. Support the channel. You know what it is. Big SKOL here. SKOL Vikes, win, lose, or draw. But we come to win. Down at the levee. We going fishing at the levee. SKOL Vikes. We run the north. Believe that. Here we come.